Oh, insomnia. Right. You do still have that. Except now we don't. Huzzah! Okay, that does put us over. Oh, only by like, 0.3 kilos. I think we'll be all right. Yeah, it is. It is remarkably visible out there. Let's see why. Okay, there's no good reason for that. There's a heckin' blizzard going on.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to do.
Shh, Astrid. Shh. All right. Well, there's a. I say an inconveniently timed blizzard. I said, are there conveniently timed blizzards? Yeah, there are. Like when you need wildlife to despawn to get somewhere, but I don't think we need to be oot and boot in that. We know where we're going, but yeah, there's no reason to be wacky. Yeah, let's. We don't have a whole heck of a lot to do, unfortunately. And we don't want to like make water, excuse me, or anything. What we need to do is just, wait for the weather to get, in a decent enough state for us to climb down, and then find the last lonely house again. When you want to sit in and read research books, those are the good blizzards. Oh yeah, those definitely too. Of course, the we some of the blizzard we've had here have been long enough that like they keep us inside long enough to where we actually start getting cabin fever risk, even though we hadn't spent all that much time indoors beforehand. It's just the blizzards in the far territory are just that long. Okay, sun is up. The the cave music is kind of getting in the way of telling whether the blizzard is still going. My money would be on yes, but let's check. Yep, that sure is a blizzard. I hate passing time, but there's just we don't have any. Well, there's no books for us to read because we already maxed out all of our skills. Maybe I was saying so. Maybe you could read books for entertainment. Like to alleviate boredom or something like that. But then that would be then we'd be encroaching on Project Zomboid's territory. Oh, our maple saplings. I almost forgot those. And granted, we didn't need to do that. We don't know if we're going to be able to climb, but just it's good to remember where they are, even if we do have to keep, grabbing and dropping and grabbing and dropping. Like these blizzards can be all day. I have witnessed them myself. They start before sunrise and they go until after sunset, and they make getting around a pain. And then when you actually do manage to get out, you got cabin fever, so you can't stay inside anymore.
Think about his food.
Shush. Eat your swamp celery. Okay, we'll do one more. I mean, yeah, the maple saplings take 6 days to cure, so we're just getting little bits here and there, but every little bit helps. I'm gonna run out of water at some point. We got food, but we do not have infinitude water. I've literally wasted half a day waiting for this stupid blizzard to stop. And it's still going. God, I could be halfway to the airfield by now. 1, 2, 3. All right, get those solitaire reps in, Astrid, because God knows there ain't much else for us to do. Come on, please, please let me play the game. Hey, nope. Game says fuck you. But good thing we spent all that time outdoors getting lost in the electro fog. Otherwise, we really would be at risk of cabin fever in here. Oh no, my well drank. All right, we'll just keep doing what we've been doing. Okay, it got darker all of a sudden. Now that could also be because like the sun's going down. I'm choosing to believe it's because the weather is changing. Except it sure the fuck isn't. Fun and interactive gameplay. Remember, this blizzard started like when the sun wasn't even up on the dial at all. And there's a very real chance it's going to still be going when the sun sets. Remember when I said all the nasty weather in the far territory lasts longer? This is why. This is what gets my it makes it such a massive pain in the ass. There. Thank Gibbers Crabs.
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. We do have our sappies. Good. We have our bedroll. Good. Yes, bye-bye, Bok Box. We'll see you another time. Now, in keeping with tradition, we will almost certainly have an aurora immediately after this day-long blizzard. Okay, we all right? We're fine. Go. Your family just got home, which means that the cat who has been whining about food can be fed. Well, when are cats ever not whining about food, though? Are they really? I dare say no. Okay, I'm going to whip this out here. Because we only need one working wrist for this to handle the revolver and, you know, sprays. But yeah, so with these all mapped, I think the next step is to do a little inventory management and then probably ship out for the airfield. Because we have done what we came into this zone to do, and then some. You know, we learned quite a bit. And yeah, we hung around here longer than we were in the zone of contamination. Longer than we were in Blackrock. And I've been taking me downstairs, but please, is Alan the kind of cat that demands to be chauffeured? It cannot ferry itself around the place. Dog started barking as soon as they got in, but stopped when Dad told him to. Okay, good. Well, at least the dog listens to someone. Okay, there you go, Astrid. There's your meters taken care of. Oh yeah. If we are gonna go, we should probably make these arrows we've been casting about for. Oh, it's just the door in the kitchen is shut because that's where the dog is. Ah, okay. So the cat's just too lazy to learn how to open doors. Well, you know, cats. What are you gonna do? Okay, 1, 2, 3, maple. Okay. Let's see. House, 5 birch, 3 maple. Now, how many cured maple do we have? 1. Well, one's a good starting spot. Okay, yeah, there we go. Come on, let me place it. Thank you. Good grief. The other one has been shut outside for the day. Okay, well, you know, given the dog behavior you've described so far, you know, being shut into the kitchen is probably the best for everyone. Okay, now let me get 1, 2, 3, and 9 of those. Now we are protected from the wind. So let's see about making these. go. Aurora? No Aurora. Just a very clear night. Okay, you know what? I don't hate that. Yeah, let's see if we can get all 3 of them in. If cloud cover rolls in, we'll have to stop, but for now, I say we go for it. Nice. Well done, Astrid.
Just need to close my eyes.
Well, luckily for you, my dear, I know just the place. There, I am not averse to doing this. I don't use that all that often, but you know, we're we stingy with the old lantern fuel, right? Yeah, just go for a full 10. There's the Aurora. They're gonna strap your foot up so tight the bits don't move. Okay. You watch the bot?
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
No worries, because we're Martian. Yeah. Get. You hope the strapping works well and the peel up soon, and the dog. Well, the dog stops being such a shit. But do appreciate you hanging out. Okay. Yes, we got plenty of hides and guts here. We don't have to take them all back with us. Can we leave some here? There's a chance we could come back. Like if we're gonna spend like 30 days in each zone, like in the far territory, same as we did with like most of the Great Bear, like lower Great Bear regions. Some more than others. Leaving some mats here wouldn't be the worst idea. Oh, okay. What we should do though, if the weather allows, and it might be dubious given by what I'm hearing. Could hey, yeah, it just never stops. What what am I seeing? It's probably more trees. That just saw that one little discolored bit flapping in the breeze out there. I got very distracted. Okay. Yeah, these are 75%. Yeah, they need another day. Um, our animal clothing is just fine. We don't need to use any of these because what I was thinking is before taking off, we can go to go to the cabins and the buried house, grab all of these, bring them here where there's a workbench so we can consolidate. Because the the only workbenches in the region, as far as I know, like the one out back here, and then the one in the I guess garage at the weather station. So basically, this right here is probably an ideal spot for a hub of operations for the zone. Oh yeah, let's grab we'll grab some stuff out of here. I'll take that. I'll take those. Yeah, I'm not so hot on the camera this time. I mean, it's nice to have, but we're not gonna, make a ton of use out of that. Yeah, let's do that. So, when the blizzard clears, which will be sometime tomorrow morning, I guess, we'll go back up the road. We'll get all the important materials from those cabins, and then consolidate here. Hopefully, those maple saplings we put down initially are ready to be. Yeah, at least one of them ready to be turned into a bow. Because we got the cured. No. Yeah, we got cured guts here. So if we can get a cured maple, I can stop being so fearful for the fate of our current bow, which is 16%. Okay, here let's. If we're gonna pass time, we can at least like make the make the interior here look a little nicer. Not that breaking down a cardboard box takes all that long, admittedly. Okay, it got a little brighter out, but it does not sound any less blizzardy. And we can check, but my hopes are not high. Well, okay. It's not a blizzard, but only just. You know what? I think, yeah, let's just accept the boon for what it is, and let's heckin' go. Do you have a wolf on your tail? You sure do. There. Run free, deer! Run free! There's my community service for the day. Because if he didn't catch that doe, he's probably gonna, run around back and, find my stash of meat and start snacking on that. That's my meat. Anyway. Ooh. Oh, is that a climbing? Oh, there was a climbing point over here, wasn't there? Yeah, the road's right up there. Ooh. And we could tire ourselves out a little bit. Ooh, I'm liking this. If I'm correct in thinking there's a climbing point around here somewhere, there might, or was it down here? It might be down here. Because I know I remember seeing one and passing on it. But we've been inside most of the day riding out a blizzard, so we got energy. Why not use it? There we go. That's what we're looking for. Not the longest climb in the world, admittedly, but every little bit helps. Plus, we've not been here before. We're in the exploring mood. Not as much as earlier, but we can still poke our heads about. That's a prop deer. Just let that ride, please and thank you. Flares. And a very vertical little tunnel here. Oh, reminds me of the tunnel up to, what is it? Island Cottage? Yeah, which one's Island Cottage and which one is Drift Island? Yeah, the two kind of A-framey cottages in Forsaken Airfield, which some of my favorite places. They look nice. They got a great view, and the facilities aren't bad either. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. The road's literally right there. Okay. Yeah. So that climb definitely is a shortcut up to the road, so we don't have to go like all the way out and about, which I don't mind. You just got to have the ability to climb and the energy to do so. Okay. There we are. Now, where does this spit us out? Because if you take if you just follow the road in from the start of the zone, there is that one spot with that gap in the road that just looks all kind of concerning. Like you're not 100% sure you can actually make it over there. I mean, okay. We're probably just gonna dump that off somewhere, but all right. Oh boy, where? Oh, the road's right there. How are we meant to get down there? Well, I don't know how we're meant to. I know how we're gonna do it. Like that. Oh, here we go. This is cabin A. Hello, Box. Yeah, cabin A, Lottie's Rest. Oh, we got a little wolf meat out here. Some firewood. Cured gut, cured wolf pelt, cured birch sapling, and a cured maple sapling. Yes! Oh, we're in business, folks. But we can't stop there. There's still so much more. So much more, I tell you. More! Anyway. Okay, yeah, so that right there, that's the path that takes us down from from the high plateau. Okay. It is quite late, but we're still rather energetic. Oh yeah, part of this will depend on the respawning of any Timby packs. I would love to just run all the way up to the buried cabin. I don't know if it has an actual name. Just grab whatever's in there. about face, hit cabin B, go to Lottie's Rest, and then just beat feet back to the last lonely house. Or we can do our inventory consolidation and crafting in peace. Unfortunately, this is not a zone that is all that conducive to peace. But we'll do what we can. Yeah, so yeah, well, the cabin B, what was it? Placid Notch. It'll be on our left here. Once in a bit. I think there might be one more bridge, and then we do that. And then the cabin beyond that. We've been gone. How long have we been gone? At least a couple days. Well, we've had at least like a day and a half of solid blizzards, plus 2 electro fogs. So yeah, there's a very real chance we've been away long enough that the Timberwolf packs have respawned. Oh, I gotta say, it feels weird that they had that kind of alacrity with their respawns, given that we are like 500 plus days in. It's like the way, at least the way I understand the mechanic, is that like the deeper into a game state you are, the slower the animal respawn rates. But maybe like the world temperature, there is a floor to that. Okay, I don't see any motion out there. Doesn't mean they're not there, but I think we can make an attempt. Yeah, that's where we're going, right there. If we can get in and get out, I will call that a win. Because I think yeah, we had like at the start of this stream we had like one more Timby pack like tucked away. Oh, feck. There's one right there. But then there's one right there. One Timby does not a pack make. So either it's on its lonesome and it's going to spook and run when it sees us, if it sees us, or its friends are hiding out somewhere nearby and they're going to have a rude surprise for us.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
But I think they would have shown themselves by now. Yeah, I see no evidence that Timby right there has any friends. So this could... Okay, there we go. Yeah, it saw us and okay, so there's confirmation. Yeah, so if it usually Timby's moving like packs anywhere from like 3 to 5, and if one of them spots you, they go ow, and then they alert their friends that hey, dinner's here. Except when there's only one of their pack left. In which case they do exactly that, and they just run because they know they got no backup. So like the intelligent way to deal with Timbies is to kill all but one of them. So it's like, so if you kill all of them, the pack will respawn eventually. But if you leave one alive, I guess they just do that in perpetuity. Now, I will say I did not intentionally leave one alive the last time we dealt with the Timbies here, but I'm happy to reap the rewards of that accidental W. Yeah, is that okay? I think I'm hearing Aurora noises. I do not appreciate. So let's just pop in, grab our stuff, and ski daddle. I will drop this sweater, which we don't need. Take a little water.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Take all the stems we left behind. I'll leave one bit of water. The maple saplings are definitely coming with. The meds? The meds can stay. The flares can stay. The bandages will come with. I didn't leave anything out there. Okay. Okay, Barry. Okay, no. Yeah, just little something, something. There we go. Now, yeah, there he is. Yeah, we'll leave the sticks there too. Yeah, we should be able to get back to cabin B. I don't think there's a whole lot there, but we'll grab what we can. We'll leave that extra skillet there, just for for future us, if needed.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, so I might have been a bit paranoid calling out the aurora sounds. I guess when the weather suddenly turns clear right at sunset, I do get a little suspicious. But it seems like I might have been premature. But in case I'm wrong, let's beat feet backwards anyway. If for no other reason, then if we stick around and sleep here, for all we know, when I wake up, there's going to be another pack respawned, which has happened. Man, I keep talking up Timbies as, I mean, they are a threat, mostly because they don't behave like normal wolves. They kind of work in sync. They will try to to flank you, work around you while their buddies keep your attention focused elsewhere. They're a little more tricksy than the regular black wolves. But in they're mostly a nuisance. And once you get a grasp how to deal with them, I did not actually check that. Let's see. Hey, Chocobar, lovely. Yeah, once you get a grasp on how to handle them, whether through violence or just chucking torches at them until they get annoyed and run off. Okay. Cured birch from cabin B. Go ahead and delete that. And then we'll leave before the door closes and we run the risk of getting locked in there again, which has happened this run. And we got a little, yeah, well, a recurring bug where you basically you try to put away your bow, but you can't, and then you can't interact with anything in any containers, or more importantly, the door. And you gotta quit out and restart. Which, given that this game only there's no like manual save, and autosave only happens at certain points, you can lose a fair bit of progress if that happens to you. We are okay. Yeah, we'd be 3 kilograms over, even if we were fully rested. So, I think we're gonna take the long way back. So the question is, do we keep going? Do you grab the stuff from Lottie's Rest and we keep going, or do we stay here for that? We're only half tired, but we're almost 100% cold. So that should probably inform our decision making as well.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yeah, it feels like -10. So what we could do, there is that wolf meat outside cabin anyway. We could cook that up, make Astrid nice and warm, maybe make a little coffee, and then make the rest of the trip. Because, I mean, okay, temperature aside, as traveling weather goes, this isn't bad. Yeah, actually, are we? Yeah, we're actually no, we're not wind blocked or anything, and we're actually, yeah, it feels like 4 degrees. Okay, well in that case, yeah, this is definitely travel now weather. Never mind the wolf sticks. Okay, 2 guts, a wolf, and 2 birch and a maple. Okay, we'll go wolf meat, firewood. Yeah, we're heavy, but you know what? It's go time. Actually, we're 50 kilograms on the dot. That's actually not too bad. Not good necessarily, but not necessarily bad. Yeah, we can't take the same climb down, which is fine. Yeah, so we'll go back to the last lonely house. We'll we'll dump out our spoils. We'll think through what's coming back with us to transfer pass, and then what can stay here. Because we do have one large climb to get back to the train depot. Now, if we decide to roll heavy, we can always... Are you seriously... Man, yeah, the birds of this zone, I tell you. I mean, if we really want to commit to the loot goblin lifestyle, we can take 2 trips. Yeah, it'll be, down, back up, and then down again. If we absolutely positively can't part with what we have. But gotta remember, there's no workbench in Transfer Pass, so we'd have to go where? Yeah, we have to go back to the concentrator in the zone of contamination, or is there one at Junkers? Maybe in the trailer. Yeah, so there's no conveniently located workbenches from Transfer Pass. So whatever we bring back in terms of crafting materials, we would need to bring with us probably to the airfield. Okay, here's the gap in the road that is it's concerning to say the least. I don't know who at Hinterland decided to put that there, but whoever they are evil. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, we'll take a final tally. They'll probably determine. It's like our animal hide clothing is in good shape, which is remarkable given all the Timbies running around here. Maybe take a little bit of each, but I don't know. Maybe, yeah, we're definitely gonna make one fresh bow. Maybe make another. That isn't the worst idea. Oh, audio's still going, Psychotic Deer, I see. 50 walkers left, 50 not. Okay. There's oh, by the 7th, it's got intent per every second. Every second. Wow, that is per mile. Got intent per mile every second. So it's jeez. How many how many walkers do they start with? If you're losing one every second, is it you got? You said 50 left. So how so did they start with 100? You might have said earlier, and I forgot. I apologize if that's the case. But yeah, that is yeah. I'm trying to envision how would they portray that on screen? Yeah, I imagine it would be pretty well. Due to people collapsing and then everyone panics, started walking faster, and then they get exhausted, and then the fear and the adrenaline ebb away, and then they crash. Physiologically speaking. Oh, 100 entered. Wait, now do they enter they do this voluntarily? It sounds like the sort of thing you get drafted into. But I guess if they're doing it voluntarily, things must be pretty bad. Span at 2 states already. Wow.
I could eat anything.
And it's probably not Rhode Island or Connecticut or some of those more modestly sized states either. Okay, yeah, that's the yeah, that's the wolf we plunked earlier. I think we can just leave that one be. Oh, you're selected. Okay. I was gonna say, doesn't I mean it maybe it is the sort of thing someone would actually volunteer for, but it seems like most people would have to be they'd have to be voluntold, as the saying goes. Like a lottery. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. There we are. We are. How are we for water? We're okay for now. Let's give Astrid some din din. More than 22 calories. I'm not feeling that mean. Q. Firewood? Not much. Yeah, we've eaten through well our initial burst of cooking, but obviously we have more if we want. It starts in Maine. Okay, well okay, it's a Stephen King story. Of course it starts in Maine. Why wouldn't it? Okay, here we go.
Wonder if I can drop any of this.
You can drop that water down your gullet, please, and thank you. Now, so those are curing. These are cured. So we're adding to the pile an extra wolf and 2 guts. Okay, wolf, 2 guts, and then 3 birch and 5 maple. So 8 birch and 8 maple. Lovely. Let me. Oh yeah. Okay, those are. Yeah, we'll put the saplings over here. There we are. There's from Maine to Massachusetts. Okay, so it could be worse. Like you're not walking across like Montana and the Dakotas. Still not great, but Isaac, it could have been much worse. Okay, so we should on the morrow. Oh yeah, we got we got some stems. Yeah, we'll go. We might go harvest that wolf. What we can do, we can start some meat cooking and then do some bow and arrow crafting as well. Yeah, I like that plan. Excuse me. I enjoying the audio. Nice. Oh, who is the narrator, Psychotic Deer? Do you have that on you?
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Okay, there. Those are. Oh yeah, these are almost cured. Yes, our main limitation here. Let me grab.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, just grab those and the birch. Yeah, our main limitation is going to be arrowheads. which is fine. Stephen King Book Club is narrating the, like, do they have a name? As in, like, I know sometimes you get these, you get some, like, some celebrities narrating the audiobooks, but not always. Oh, right. Real quick, and if you don't, that's fine too. I don't want to like pressure you or anything. Oh, God, we need yeah, we need the yeah, the guts. Yeah, we can drop those flares. Yeah, we need the guts for the bows. There we go. And what we can also do is follow the sound of the crows and find that wolf. And there we are. Okay. Yeah. I just give me the lot. 55 minutes, hour and a half. Okay. I guess that's carcass harvesting 5 for you. I guess the hacksaw would be even faster, at least for the meat. But oh well.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
There we go. All right. Have fun, crows. The rest of it is all yours. Okay. So pop in here real quick, drop the hide and the guts, and then the craft slash cookathon shall begin. Okay. So two more guts and one more wolf. There we go. That is 17. No, it's going to be 15 because we're going to take 2 cured. And then the wolf. Then give me cured guts. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so knock that down another 2. I try to keep these accurate. I don't always succeed. It's like a, oh, like a TV caster.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
And then let's move on to the ads. Sure. Yes, yeah, that sounds like a TV presenter. You're one of the things is, like, does the winner truly get the prize they want? Yeah, I understand that. I will tell you, Psychotic Deer, it does seem like the kind of story where we might never actually find that out. Oh yeah, drop these. Yeah, that might be something we the readers are left to figure that out. We figure that out for ourselves, as annoying as that sounds. Okay, there we go. That's fine. But yeah, you know, figuring out what they actually do. I mean, that would be like what a neat bow on it, but they.
Come on, little fire.
At the same time, that would you know, I guess leaving some ambiguity there. Like what do they actually get what they want? Do they say what they want? Are they truthful about what they want? Or were they like they have one answer for the public and then a different one for the people who actually matter? Okay, 30, 31. Wait, why? Oh, why do I not have any cured? Oh no, because I put them in here.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Derp to derp. Okay, so one set takes 30 minutes. Okay, that's perfect. When the long walk comes at you, yeah, I might do likewise. I have heard, heard people whose like opinions on horror I respect. They've spoken well of the story, so we might well do that. That's full and that's full. Perfect. Okay, another set of arrow shafts, please. Let's see, that's one set, two set. I got one more. Okay, so turn down the the cured birch by 3. There you go. We're probably safe to do this standing up, but you know what? Why chance it? There we go. Very nice. Yeah, so we got 3.5 hours there. Perfect. Another 30. Yeah, so they got 30 minutes to cook, and then we got another hour before they burn. So we can start on that, or we can start more arrows. We can make 9. Oh, that's gonna take an hour and a half. Okay, maybe we don't. Yeah, let's go an hour on the bow. Okay, back out real quick. Do we need? Yeah, we actually do need that. Hey, Brady B, welcome in. Hope all's well with you. Your weekend is off to a good start. We're just finishing up our time here in Sundered Pass. Oh, it's gonna take 4 minutes. All right, fine. There you go, little venison slider. But I hope you're doing well, Brady B. Okay, 39, 33. They'll do. Okay, one more hour on the bow. Okay, fire time's doing all right. Meat's doing all right. We want to make some water at some point. Probably for too long. You doing all right? Good, good, good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I had an unusually productive morning, so in protest, I'm trying to do as little as possible for the rest of the weekend. And, so far, so good. And, yeah, you go run to the bank, go get groceries.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Do various and sundry adulting tasks. So after all that nonsense, I'm happy to just game. There we go. And yeah, I'll have to, we'll have to cook tomorrow and all that nonsense. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. as long as I hang on. No, I don't want to. Why can I not? I have to do 2 hours? No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. Why would it be locked in two? It's fine. It's fine. Well, we'll just yeah. Hinterland interfaces being weird is just whatever. Anyway, 58 minutes. That's basically a full one. That is a full one. Nice. Okay. Oh no. We don't have an hour of fire time. I mean, we kind of do. There now we're guaranteed. Hour and a third? Seriously? Okay, we're being weird here, folks. I don't appreciate this. So here's what we're gonna do.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Gonna do that. We'll leave that there for now. I'm gonna chuck some fur. Oh, I got some cedar on there. Excuse me. I'm gonna have you make maximum water, and then we'll go ahead and finish the fresh bow in an hour and a third. I feel like I was somehow coerced into this, but you know what?
Setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
It's what we're. Oh, perfect. 2 minutes to spare. So that's one. That's one bow. Do we? You know what? Yeah, let's just go absolutely hog wild. We'll pop that in there. I'll pop a coal in there, and let's just. We don't have a ton. Now here we go. We're just gonna do maximum water again, and we'll do. Yeah, we'll start a second bow. We'll do 2 hours. As long as we have that fire going, we should be nice and warm and safe and visible. Ooh, nice clear night though. And we'll leave a little behind for future us. And we just do it again. Although just to be safe, we will crouch while doing this, so we don't attract any undue attention. Now give me the wolf meat there. There we go. Lovely. Now, you're gonna do an hour, and you're gonna do an hour. That's right. I'm gonna make you do some work as well, and then we'll do the last hour here. Yes, yes. There we go. Yeah, we're building back our stocks of food and water. What are you? 324. There we go. Now, so we made 2 fresh bows. We do have all those arrow mats. We got like what, 9 worth? Yeah, we got 9. But those are gonna take an hour and a half each because we have no tools. Did we actually see these tools around here? I don't think we did. How are we? let's see, what do I have now? I have 13 arrows and a fresh bow. What to say to those arrows? Those are okay, the rest are fresh. Okay, you know what? First thing, we're going to drop that. We're going to leave that just right over there. See how long we can push this.
I'm tired.
Okay, our visibility has now gone away. Let's see if we can get one more done before we call it a night. There we go. Use? Yes, use. I am a big proponent of making, make the most use of a fire. Like if you're gonna use a match, you're gonna go to the trouble of making a fire. Get the most out of it you can. So we're gonna do a half hour. There's not much we can do with that, is there? Probably not.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
There we go. Okay, I did just say that. One stick will get us another half hour of fire, which is another half a liter of water. I just say, just don't waste fire. Fine, fine, fine. I talked myself into it there. Okay, now we'll pop in here. Okay, yeah, there's the rest of our cured birch saplings, but we don't need those because we don't have the we don't have the arrowheads to make anything out of them. Yeah, we definitely have we have the potential arrow shafts. Excuse me, but we don't have the arrowheads, and there's no extra arrowhead making to be done here. We got to go to the airfield for that. So I guess we could take one if we want to do a full replace.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Astrid, I'm strategizing, please. Okay, yeah, on the morrow if conditions allow, we'll probably just have to power through a whole bunch of arrows. Also, it's just about daybreak, and Astrid's just now going to bed. But I admittedly, I did work her a little hard today. But hey, we're about to make a long trek. We got places to be, things to do. Yeah, we're waking up afternoon. Well, let's hop to it. Actually, give me one more. What do we need all those, or can we maybe carry around a couple arrowheads? Yeah, okay. We'll use the shafts we've made, and we'll just keep those two loose arrowheads. Okay, that did not do anything. There we go.
Man, this pack is getting kind
Yes. The little snow is falling off. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, that effect didn't used to be there. Yeah, the snow falling off the roof there. That's nifty. Okay, let's make arrows. Slowly, but we'll do them two at a time. Hey, Andrea, welcome in. How's things? How goes the weekend? Hope you and Dante are well. We're just we're wrapping up our time here in the Sundered Pass, and Psychotic Deer was telling us all about their enjoyment of the Long Walk by Stephen King. Hey, they're listening to the audiobook. Still in Montreal, nice. How's the festival going? If you can talk about such. I think we're all right. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned on Fact that you've been reading the book. When does that come out? It's gotta be coming out soon. I've been seeing advertising for it. Let's see how long we can keep this up. There we go. Somehow we can see what we're doing, and I'm not going to question it. Let's make one more arrow. And then we can put Astrid to bed, because she has a... Oh, she's cold, too. Well, that's fine. Ooh, okay. There's the kind of night we were looking for. Okay, 12 calories, Astrid. 12? Come on. Girl, what are you doing? You got, like, the daintiest stomach. The 47 walkers are left. Wow. You have 3 tracks ahead of you. Ooh. So that's how things might be about to get a little intense. Is there anything else? No.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
There's nothing else. You met Dante's long-lost Montreal twin. Oh dear. And you made out. Wow. You feel like you cheated on him? Well, as long as Dante isn't watching this stream, I mean, I won't say anything. You're not going to say anything, right, Chet? Like what happens in Montreal stays in Montreal? Yes? Okay, those are still curing, but we have 2 bows. I'd kind of be okay with leaving most of this behind. So okay, so was Dante's Montreal twin at the festival, or did you meet him like outside the event? You had no idea about. Well, yeah, Brady B. Dante is Andrea's adorable Pomeranian, and the star of many of her streams.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Riding in the exact role you just bought for Dante. Oh no. Well, as I say, I mean, we don't have snitches in this chat, so as far as I'm concerned, there's no evidence that anything of the sort happened, and all that is happening here is just idle talk. Okay, our deerskin boots are at 96%, hardly in need of repair. Our wolfskin coat is at 97%. even in less need of repair. And we can patch up our undies and our socks, I suppose.
Man, I could use a drink.
His name was Peanut. Doesn't quite carry the same heft as Dante, but maybe they carry it better. Okay, and then everything else is at 90 or better, which is just fine. Okay, we don't need the firewood. We do need all of these. I don't care what anyone says. Food-wise, we got our traveling food. I have 22 arrows, plus a couple arrowheads, and a backup bow, which we love, and 63 crow feathers, because why not? Okay, am I leaving anything behind in here? Not really. These are all fine. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 birch.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
4 birch. No, excuse me. Yeah, 4 birch, 4, 5, 6 maple. Update our records accordingly. So 4 birch, 6 maple. The arrow mats, not so much. There. Yeah, I think let's just grab our stuff and go. Our time here is at an end. There we go. We'll grab 1 water for the road. We are okay. Yeah, we're 1 2/3 kilos over, which is unfortunate. Is there anything else we can leave behind? Oh yeah, Brady B and Andrea. I know you both came in a little later. The work on the elevator is supposed to be done Monday, and when I came up the stairs today,
Carry much more.
Astrid, please. I found people still working on it, which it does not inspire confidence. So yeah, I don't know. I am afeared that we might be the work might stretch into another month. Now I'll get reimbursed for that rent, but I'm gonna be traipsing up the stairs in the August heat. So I am very much not looking forward to that. And we're still a kilo over. I mean, okay, if we drop the sticks, we'll be fine. Yeah, we take a drink, eat a cattail. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's go. 24th. Which is part of the reason I've been making the joke that every day is leg day.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
So yeah, I'm not a happy bunny, but my quads and calves are as as sculpted as ever. But at the same time, I'm ready to be done because like whenever I go into the office, I'm going up the stairs in my work clothes. You know, sometimes carrying a laptop or some groceries with me, and so I'm wiped at like 7 p.m. Yeah, it's not ideal. And you know, like the nice as the being able to like stay in place and you have the rent for this period reimbursed is, and it is, um, there are some trade-offs. The the most pressing of which is having to take the stairs whenever I go anywhere. Even if I just go take the trash. Usually, you leave your rubbish in the stairwell, and then like whoever's working the front desk, they take the elevator, and then they go collect every each by floor, take it out to the alley for the collection. But while the replacement's happening, everyone's got to take their own rubbish down to the ground floor. So even something simple as that, it's 24 floors down, 24 floors back up. So as you can imagine, that's a strong disincentive against going anywhere. So yeah, fingers crossed it gets done in good time. Because I am a I mean, I feel like my tolerance is growing. Like when I started out, I would have to take like 2 breaks going up, like the top of like the 8th and 16th floor. When I'm feeling sprightly and like I'm not carrying a week's worth of groceries, I can I'll take like I'll do a one pit stop strategy on the
This
12th
bag is getting kind of
floor.
heavy.
Imagine ordering food delivery. No, I mean maybe some people, but I would I'm not a monster. I would not do that. Because my God, because like even when the lift was working, I included a note to the delivery people say, just wait at the front counter. I'll come down and get it. Don't come all the way up here because I know they've got tight turnaround times. If I can meet them in the lobby, then they can just drop it and go rather than having to wait on my ass or an elevator or both. But yeah, well, and I would say like even if I was the kind of person who would order delivery in this situation, which I'm not again, uh, they would be able to do it anyway because the alternate door also has a pass key set up. So, and unlike the regular door, you can't buzz someone in. So you'd have to go down and collect anyway. So, I mean, I never really ordered much delivery anyway, because like the only place I would order from is like my favorite local pancake place, the Shanghai style pancakes. But then they had a whole thing where like they used to be exclusive. Like we used to have like 3 major delivery services. Like we had like a oh god the yeah, Food Panda, and then there's Kita, like the new one, like the mainland brand, and then one other one. like the one my pancake place was exclusive to at one point, it folded. So then they moved over to Food Panda, and for whatever reason, Food Panda won't let them deliver to my place, even though they're like half a kilometer away. So I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, so yeah, delivery is not a huge consideration. But admittedly, I will try again once this is all done, just to see if I can get my pancakes again, or if I need to consider maybe going to them, because like they're just a little a little snack stand. They're like not even a full restaurant. But again, God, their stuff is just so good. I I hesitate just to abandon them like that, especially because like we've had a rash of like, cause like you know, we've had restaurants closing like most anywhere else. Like restaurants are a tough business as is, let alone in this economy. But for whatever reason, Chinese restaurants have been particularly taking it in the neck in like the last year or like year and a half. And I'm worried that my pancake place might end up like that. Eating pancakes before climbing at 24. I mean, oh, that's fine. Oh no, I wouldn't eat that. Like I would ferry my pancakes up the stairs to be eaten upon return to my abode. Although probably after a shower as well, because after going up 24 flights of stairs, the only thing I can think of is just how utterly disgusting I feel. Okay, we gotta lose 1.05 kilo if we want to do this in one shot. Well, let's start by having ourselves a little carrot repast. We can drop like 5 of them. 0.1, okay. Take a nice big swig of water. Will that do it? Yes, it will. Let's go. But yeah, and maybe these are not like the like maple syrup and butter pancakes. These are they're like borderline crepes with fried wontons beneath, and then like various and sundry filling. Like they got like char siu, they got Peking duck, they got like like fish, cheese. They got a bunch of them, but it's like it's crunchy and a little greasy, but it's just so disgustingly good. And like I like when the first couple of years of the pandemic, when I was ordering regularly, I lived off of those things. They were just so good. Yeah, they're great. And part of me is concerned because like I know every year for Lunar New Year, I guess they must go to their home village. Like they shut down for weeks at a time. So every time I worry, oh, they're not coming back. This is it. This is the end. But they do eventually come back. Actually, you know what? Here, real quick. Let me. There. That's the joint right there. It's the in all my time here, it's the only place that has ever gotten me past my hang up to actually make someone deliver to me. It's like, who am I? Like, what why would you want them to deliver to you? Why are you so special? But yeah, for that though, I'll put my self-loathing aside. If they deliver to Singapore, well, yeah, maybe if you ask nicely, if you promise to tip well. Although, I mean, yeah, in a city as food centric as Singapore, there's bound to be someone there who makes something like that, right? Like the cuisine, like there's not that much difference in the cuisine. There's gotta be someone. Or if not, I guess there's a gap in the market for someone to exploit. Okay. We got some stickage. Ooh, it is late. What did I leave here? Oh, just like a bunch of stuff. Oh, and my woodworking tools. Nice. Um, I'll leave a couple of those. I'll leave those. Uh, yeah, we'll pop one bow in there. I think we only need the one. Probably don't need all those feathers or all that cloth. I got peanut pancakes, savory limited to ham and cheese and chicken floss. Okay. Yeah, maybe not quite the same, but yeah, it is along those lines. Yeah, sure. Okay, that's all fine. We want the charcoal because apparently we have at least one more thing to map because the achievement did not pop up when we did our mapping in the in Sutter Pass. Okay, so we got that. So we can afford to grab a few sticks. There we go. Oh no, Brady B got hit by Ad Realm. Okay. Question is, do we make for Junkers? Almost called it Junkers. Saw the cover of that anime DVD one too many times. Oh, welcome back, baby. Yeah, I would just I was saying the excuse me the peanut pancakes. I think like along the same lines, but not exactly so. Oh right. Before I go, let me remind myself. Have we actually found? Yeah, that's where we need to go. We mapped those. Story, story. Looking for the Forsaken Airfield. Polaroids. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, I think that might be from the cabin. Okay, yeah, there's Drift Island. I think we've done that one. So, and it looks like we've done that one. Yeah, 'cause that's an awful lot of mapping to open up and not have used the Polaroids. We should have the achievement. Yeah, so 2 here, two in the Zoc, and then 2 in Centered Pass. I I hope it's not bugged. I mean, it's not. Gosh dang it! It's not like the worst thing in the world. Like these other achievements are just things we're doing along the way, but just kind of call me mildly annoyed with it. We'll see. It'll sort itself out, or we'll send a respectful email to Hinterland. Say, hey, we sure we got that? Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, so tomorrow. Oh yeah. We'll put a pin in this one once we get to Junkers. But yeah, we're yeah. Tomorrow, as I say, I'm going to endeavor to do as little as possible. We're gonna have to do laundry. We're gonna have to, make our latest batch of curry. I've been I've been subsisting off of vegetable curry like this whole time basically. I have not made anything else. It's my go-to kind of self-soothing recipe. Although I say vegetable curry, I have taken to including the sausage patties from the Impossible Meat People. Those are really good. And conveniently enough, they've actually come down in price since I started using them. I think they're like down about $10. I mean, like still on the pricey side as the we call it like synthetic meats, meat replacement, what have you. The lab grown meats. Am I am I making these sound any more appetizing? The meat replacement products. Yeah, usually they're just okay, but honestly, the Impossible sausage patties, like the Impossible uh, meatballs, they're not good. Like for meat replacements, they're just straight up good. Like they're spiced really nicely. They got a good texture to them. I like cooking with those. They also make Impossible Nuggies and Animal Nuggies. I have not tried those. Like though they don't particularly play well with a slow cooker. Yeah, how okay, 19. Yeah, let's stop there. Because we do want to remain mobile as we do have we have a fair bit of distance to travel yet. Yeah. Oh, Brady B. I don't um I can't remember if I talked about this on Dan's Discord, but if you're open to trying some demos, yesterday on stream we tried Consume Me, and that was really good. Like it won the the grand prize at the Independent Game Festival earlier this year. So it's getting like some really good buzz. And if you are open to demo suggestions, maybe that'll be up your alley. Like I can see that being a Gen game as well, but yeah, as she says, she is inundated in possible games as well. So might be a while before she picks that one up. Okay, are we? Well, I was just thinking, are we actually going to Junkers, or are we going to take my little goat here and head straight for the airfield? I don't hate that idea. Did we? Yeah, we did map where the hatch is there. Yeah, you know what? Let's go. Okay. Been a hot minute since I did this one, but I'm pretty sure I remember how. Fucking. Okay, let's not be in a hurry, please. There we go. Yeah, that was a rather inelegant start, but now, I'm remembering the pathing I was supposed to take, which is not nearly as action-packed. There we go. We don't bandage up until we get to the bottom. There we go. Now. Oh yeah, how did our actually clothing looks okay. But yeah, we bandage up once we're at the bottom, so when incidents like this happen, we're not having to reach for a bandage and deal with a threat at the same time. There we go. Good start. Am I gonna deal with? No, we're not. We're going to leave. Yeah, look at me passing up the chance to do violence to a wolf. I'm very proud of myself. Okay, energy-wise, we're not bad. If conditions allow, we could, if we were so inclined, make straight for the bunker. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. You know, we were denied the Vista mapping achievement. Let's try to get ourselves the all tails in one save. we'll at least get that one out of the way tonight. And who knows, maybe the Vistas one will pop up between streams. Yeah, cause we have some of the achievements I thought we would have didn't actually get because like I thought we would get like retroactive credit for visiting every bunker, making all the unique recipes, all that stuff. Nope. So we're just gonna have to do that all over again. Which, I mean, I'm not thrilled by, but at the same time, it does give us a little nudge, a little sense of purpose, and something, one more thing on our to-do list as we try to survive another 500 days. Okay, yeah, so we're coming through here. Yeah, we're gonna have to go like out and around. Like you can't come up on the bunker from this side.
I can't be far behind.
We're gonna go under it and then wrap, then veer like up. Take a right, go up the slope. Right? I'm fairly sure that is correct. Yeah, because I think that there's a passageway over there, but I don't think that goes the way we want to go. Okay. I am trying to keep my head on a swivel a little here because this is the first time we've been back here since the wildlife refresh. So for all I know, the moose is going to be standing between us and the path to Bunker Omega. Okay, okay. All right. Yeah, oh, wow. Yeah, it's 1:30. Wow. I mean, I'm feeling all right though. We can yeah, I say we push on. We we find out what happened to Rudiger, and then we'll put this stream to bed. But we will not put Astrid to bed where we find the man, because I mean I when this tale was first released, there was a bug where if you slept in the area where we're gonna wrap up the tale, you would actually get locked in there because like the wall you remove would go back into place, and there's no way to remove it from the inside. So, unsurprisingly, people did not respond well to that. I believe that has been fixed, but on the off chance it still exists, we will. Yeah, we'll go sleep out where the crew's meant to sleep. Okay, this is not where we want to be. Although, what is... Oh, is this a transition cave? Or is this just a cave? Yeah, oh, this is... There's something back there. Bedroll? Oh, many things. Painkillers, a Carl Bob, bandage, antiseptic, and a ruined bedroll. Okay. Yeah, that's just a good old cave. Oh, and a piece of coal. Appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, we might have turned off a touch too soon, but that's all right. Yeah, I see a cave up along here. Okay, let's keep going. We still got some. We got a little. Well, maybe daylight would be too strong a word. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're about to lose the light, and it might be about to blizzard here. So we do need to get moving. Hmm. Yeah, we might be pushing our luck a little. Not like a ton, but a little. Okay, I don't think we can get up this slope, but we'll try. Yep. Okay. Now that tells me this is, yeah, we're on the right track. We need to be, come on. There. Yeah, we got to go over and then back up the other side. Because I remember having all kinds of trouble, trying to force our way up that side and never. But anyway, when you actually get to the part of the slope you're supposed to traverse, it's so much easier. But as ever, if it's farther away than you think, or than I think anyway. There you go. See, here, like nice, realistic, gentle slope up. I assume I'm. Okay, it's been ages since I've been back here, so I'm assuming, I'm hoping that this is the way we're meant to go. It feels for all the world like it is, but again, with my sense of direction, who can say? Oh yeah, I also have to remember that we don't have the benefit of the little beepy thing, the handheld. So we already did that, and that's a one-time only thing. Is that a... That's a wolf. Feck off. No one likes you. Yeah, I can't see anything, and it's not going to get any better. Yeah, I'm going to call an audible, and I'm going to see if I can find Justy's hovel, and we can just spend the night there. Because I really don't want to deal with this. Also, I can barely see anything. I don't... I don't know if you all can. All right, you know what? You know what? We don't lack for flares. Let's use one. Yeah, we've been going this direction for entirely too long. We've almost certainly gone past Justy's even if I was right in the first place. All right, fuck it. Yeah, I'm not risking arrow theft there. Yeah, this is not encouraging. I don't know if that hit. It probably didn't. I guess if we see a blood trail, then we'll know I'm wrong. Don't you dare. That's just a dead end. God dang it. Okay, alright, so if we don't find Justy's. Actually, no, it is bleeding. Okay, well. Fie on me. Alright, if we don't find Justy's and we don't find the bunker, I guess we go for the. Yeah, for the island cabin. Either that or we find a convenient cave and we just set up shop for the night because yeah, barring visibility getting better, I don't think this is going to work out well for us. Another dead end. Why? Why? Mm. I guess yeah, we're inadvertently tracking this wolf as though we actually cared where it went. Rest assured, we don't. As long as it's away from us and bleeding, that's all we care about. Come on. Well, okay. I fear we might have got the tree there. Yeah, going by the sound. Yep. We missed by that much. Try again. Mm, I don't know if that went any better. But at least it's running in a convenient direction. Oh, hang on. I think inadvertently we did find it. Yay. Oh, lost and found box. How convenient. How considerate. I will ignore that. Okay. We know what we're here for. We've been through here once before. Let's just do our thing. Oh, actually, they have water. Nice. So surprisingly, I did not, in fact, take every single thing last time I was here. I think I took most of it, but not necessarily all. Okay. Ooh, quality tools.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
We could have used those in the Centered Past, but oh well. You know, they're not going to do us any good here. Now, where is the, oh, there's a workbench in here. Nope, don't need any of that. Just gotta remember which room we're looking for. This one. Right? Ah, here we are. Examine the wall. Oh, we can't get too close when we examine the wall. There we go. Right, so, yeah, some people would sleep there and get stuck inside. But that's not going to happen to us because we're not going to sleep until we are out of this place's clutches.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
We got the tactical jacket. Made from treated heavy canvas. 2 kilograms. Probably not very warm, but we can examine that later. We have an important plot to progress. Sure, why not? Okay, well, looky who we found. Okay, we got the Vertaski, the security chief. Yeah, there's the report there. Over there's Rudiger's watch. Rudiger himself apparently not important.
Just waiting now, trapped in squalor, brought low by my ambition. Still, I believed I was right. I am right. If we are to move forward as a species, we will need better models for understanding our planet and its potential for creative destruction.
All right, Shoebutter, back it
Errors when
down.
it wipes the slate clean and starts again. I wanted to profit from this knowledge. Probabilistically, my chances were good. A dice roll, yes, but the numbers suggested a favorable one. Based on my current condition, I overestimated my chances.
Okay. And for the big capper, the foreman.
Writing this while I still can. So there's no question. So someone knows. So it all wasn't for nothing. It's getting colder. And I'm starting to lose it. I've kept doing what the doctor said. The writing, the breathing, the mental games. Edgar had been holed up in here for a while. He wasn't exactly happy to see me, the bastard. Just laying there in a heap. But this is how I remember it going down. The stalker shows himself. You must be pleased to see me as this pathetic creature. To witness this. Did you think the board was gonna sit by and let you just walk away? After everything you promised? If it had gone another way down in that mine, you'd have never even known I was here. Just another hired hand. But it didn't. And now we've all paid. Even you, I think. Unless you have a cure. You wouldn't risk it otherwise. Except you would, wouldn't you? I had not considered this a possibility.
We're all following this, right?
Happened. At least not a likely one. God damn it! Oh, I'm gonna... Where's the data? Control yourself. Emotional volatility. Lack of inhibition. These are the signs you have been affected like the others. Just as I have. I didn't predict this. It is my failure. I regret that. Just as I regret what I have to do now. Don't do it. He rolled over and drew a gun on me. I only got off a single shot, but it was a good one. Enough to put him down. Just enough. I could see he'd already had a bad time of it out there. Can't even keep these pages straight. Gonna rest a bit, then see how far I can get. With whatever's left of me. But maybe I shouldn't make it.
Okay, got a Polaroid of miners, I guess? People at the mine?
I am too tired to think straight.
Okay, there we go. Rudiger's Dream. Complete all 3 tales in a single game. So we can get the achievements, so I don't know. Maybe we need to take another crack at the mapping here. Okay, we can add that to our to-do list. Here we go. Here's our nice little bunk room. Okay, put that away. Top that up. We did go through a fair bit of fuel while we were catching up on all that deep lore. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. A little bit of that. Now, what do we have? Yeah, we got some more sticks. Yes. Oh yeah, we have the and do like the 2 kilograms of tactical jacket. Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, and then our quality tools. Right. Okay, so that's where that extra weight's coming from. That's fine. We'll deal with that in good time. But not tonight, because Astrid needs to sleep. And so do I. And actually, we dodge an Aurora. Anyway, yeah, we'll leave it there. So we've survived 531 days. It's a lot. Also, not not nearly enough. yeah, we're gonna leave it there. It is, as I say, it is late. Big thanks to everyone for hanging out. Big thanks to Daunt for the raid. Appreciate folks hanging out, chatting. Brady B, Andrea, Psychotic Deer, Concerned Martian. Hope you're feeling better. And the dog's house being a little shit. Yeah, David, Melderon, appreciate y'all. Thank you, Shaddies. Thank you, Lurkers. Let's close things out as we always do. Finding someone to raid. We can pass the love on to someone else. Let's see. We do have some of our long dark crew going. Miss Hellcat's going up against a cougar. Big Fish is one of the many people doing pill poppin' pilgrim, which unfortunately is not actually on pilgrim difficulty. I know I'm definitely not the only person getting thrown by that. Oh, but friends, we have a brand new streamer. Someone who's been part of the Long Dark community for a while, but is now they're starting their own streaming journey. We're gonna go raid Wabajank. She's been in the channel before. If you're in the community, you've seen her around. But yeah, she's doing her first like full on stream. So if you can, please stick around for the raid. Show Wabajank some love. Drop her a follow. And yeah, we'll be back with more of this tomorrow. So thanks again to everyone for hanging out. We'll see you next time, and bye for now.